I recently hosted a webinar called Your Divorce is Final, Now What? In this webinar, I covered 8 topics for recently divorced women to tackle as they start to get organized and take charge of their financial futures. In this video series, I'm going to share those same recommendations with you. My name is Sara Zuckerman, and I'm the founder and lead planner at Reset Financial Planning, where I help newly single women align their resources with their values to plan for the next chapter of their lives. If you're looking for a thinking partner and financial guide for your transition, please visit my website at resetfinancialplanning.com. Now let's dive into today's topic.
Once you have a good idea of what your goals are, the next step that I recommend for people is just getting organized. And in this day and age, most people don't have paper files they have to organize. But what I mean here is making things as easy to manage as possible. One thing that I see a lot is people with accounts all over the place, couple of banks, couple of investment firms, old 401ks. The more institutions that you're dealing with, the harder it is to manage things. You have to remember the passwords, and they change them every 6 months, and just can be more of a bear to manage. I generally recommend for folks to try and consolidate your accounts down to a minimum number of places if possible. And so that could be like one bank and one financial institution if possible. Sometimes that's not totally possible, but I would definitely try to create the minimum amount of accounts and logins that you need. Obviously, if you're working and you've got a 401k, you have to have that wherever your company says you have to have that. But beyond that, anything else can be moved and shifted around. Another great option is what's called account aggregation tools, and they may have them through your bank or through your investment firms. Basically, it allows you to connect all of your accounts and so that you can see everything in one place. So even if you've got things in a couple of different places, by using these account aggregation tools, you can get a holistic picture of what you have in terms of savings and investments and how everything's working together. And then the third thing is creating a safe place to store any documents. And that might be physical documents in like a safe deposit box, or there are virtual vaults you can use. If you've got everything in electronic copies, you can store them in virtual vaults. That would be things like insurance policies, wills, making sure that you have a secure place to store them, whether it's physical or virtual.